Good morning all, hope you're doing well. We've got a lot of data today, high severity, and really it's the Fed interest rate decision, it's all eyes. But if you've got UK GBP exposure, then we've got the inflation rate as well in 50 minutes, so that's probably going to be our mover for the pound. So all eyes really on that, and the press conference as well. It's in 13 hours time, so lots of breaks. Keep hydrated, do lots of stretching, go for some exercise. It's a long day, and of course we've got the BOE tomorrow, and this will probably feed into this. So whatever this is going to be quite key for that. I know a lot of things have been priced in, but this data is unknown, and ideally we need inflation lower here in the UK. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. This and also the UK, and the possibility of that data feeding into this. So it could be a huge day for the pound. So the risk calculation is interesting because the risk on at the big picture, and they had sold ever so slightly over the 24 hours. That being said, that the technical risk calc really fell, and we're at 32 out of 100, and the indices fell. Dollar rose slightly, VIX rose, and the Treasury yields also rose too. So that would be fairly normal because there's like safe havens and these are risky assets. So that's been reset at 32 out of 100. We'll look at the QDB score so I can do the sorting. And we are at NJ, interestingly enough, at the top. At the bottom we've got EN and GA. Okay, so got to be a little bit careful with some of these cross CAD trades because we're quite extreme, and we know that oil has been a big mover. If you see in the Discord, the herd are now flipped long on oil, so that might put a bit of pressure on CAD. CAD could weaken, so we can see potentially dollar CAD perform a bit better, pound CAD, euro CAD. But the only trouble with the pound CAD is that we're really extreme, so you might want to wait for that just to come off the extreme to live a bit. So that's the QDB scores. Look at the indices in gold, if I can find it. And what I'm doing today is I'm taking lots of data for the robot, and I'll be doing the same tomorrow and Friday. Then I'll publish the results on the weekend. So really gold is a sideways, so can't really comment on that, but there's the buy. Here we've got the crossover, quite a strong crossover here, and up we come. So just like I say, sideways. I'll show you DAX because DAX is a bit bonkers. The sentiment's like really serrated like a knife. I said it looked like shark teeth. But the thing is, I had recently just sold it, so that would be a buy, but you can see how uncertain it is. So it all depends what happens here. They might sell it. If we do, then this is going to be a bottom, and then we can come up to the resistance. So that looks like, for me, like a warning sign. Just to be really, really careful. It looks like shark teeth. You don't really want to get mauled by a shark, ideally. So they're currently a buy, but you know, you'd want to be really careful. And US 30. And so they went long, so we can create a box here. Yeah, we create a box here. So do that quick. And there we go. So this is going to be a resistance, and they had sold it, so therefore it's here, isn't it? Oh no, it's not that one, it's this one. So we're going to be basically sandwiched on the US 30. So I mean, they had sold it, so we should be above that box, but we're going to encounter resistance. So it's all down to Powell, I think, and then he's going to give us the green light for risk. And we'll have to see how we go with the robot. I think we might have a negative day, to be honest with you. It's really hard to forecast. Yeah, it's just one of those things. We have to collect some data today. And got this doji candle on the S&P. So they sold it here in that doji, so we should be above. However, it looks like they're going long ever so slightly, doesn't it? So if they continue to sell, then we'll be above that. 4454, okay, but if they're going to go long, then we'll be below 4441. And so that's the US 30, S&P, DAX, and gold. And I'll show you the robot quick, and then we'll wrap up the video, make it a quick one today. And so we were up very nicely, and it's come down a bit, and so we've got some quite a bit of dollar longs, USD longs, and if you look at the dollar CAD, we were near in the stop loss cluster, so it might just teeter below the SLC, wait for the stop loss cluster to get a bit larger and a bit higher, and then we can go and probe that. So that's probably possibly what that's doing, the dollar CAD. But we have to wait and see. Hopefully, oil does top out here and CAD weakens, and then therefore we can do okay in these trades. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I say, lots of data collection today and trading safely. I don't have any manual trades open right now because I was going to do some yesterday, but the robot took my time over, and it's going to take my whole time today as well. And so I might do some manual trades tomorrow. I might look at CAD tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Stay tuned, and I'll speak to you guys soon.